Welcome everyone. So I have been receiving a lot of text messages and emails, and it looks like about 70%, from what I can see, 70% of the riders are not complying with the new mask rules. And this poses a big problem, because if you drive all the way out, you've wasted time, you've wasted gas, and you've put wear and tear on your vehicle, right? Those three add up to a lot of money if you're chasing non-masked passenger after non-masked passenger after non-masked passenger. Scott Tucker, I welcome you. Just taking my mask off to get some oxygen here. I don't have any passengers in the car. My last feed I did from the private airport. Made good money. David Garcia, yes, in the house again. I'm on the other channel. I want to cover a very important issue, and that is about 70% of the people are reporting to me, the people that are going back and trying to get rideshare trips, they're wearing the mask and they're complaining that the riders are not wearing the mask. So you text them, you text the rider, are you wearing a mask? Yes or no? Question mark, right? If they don't want to reply, they obviously feel guilty, right? And that's when I would cancel. Why drive 10-15 miles, waste all that gas, money, wear and tear, right? If they reply and they say, yes, I am wearing a mask, cool, take a screenshot, got the proof in case you need it as backup, right? If they reply and say, no, I'm not wearing a mask, it's my rights, I'm not going to have my rights violated, again, same procedure, take a screenshot, right? So you have it on the record there, right? It's in the feed. Are you wearing a mask? Yes, no. Rider answers, no, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not going to have my rights violated. Screenshot, and then you cancel. Why drive all the way out, right, if the rider is not playing ball and the rider says, or he or she says, I'm not wearing a mask, you know, I'm not going to have my rights violated. Cancel. Save all that gas, save all that time, save all wear and tear. Plus, here's the big thing. You have the proof that you need. So in case they file a complaint, you say, hang on, I specifically asked before I arrived if he or she had a mask on, and they said no, and this is the answer. You cover yourself, right? So, and as per this new law, Lyft and Uber says we can cancel, right? If the rider doesn't have a mask, we're allowed to cancel without zero consequences. So you always want to have the backup of the backup, right? And the backup is that you have a screenshot. The backup is that you've posed the question. The backup is that you've got an answer from them. If you're not receiving an answer to your text, you know they're just too afraid to tell you that they're not wearing a mask. At that point, I would also cancel. The bottom line is each time I cancel, right? And again, I'm not driving, but I'm telling you exactly how I would do it. And I'm coming up with this reply because I've been reading all these email and text messages from people that say, you know, they got a warning from Uber or Lyft because they were not wearing a mask, the driver. And the driver was in fact wearing a mask. It was the rider that wasn't wearing a mask. So they're going to fudge and make up the bullshit stories. We know the drill, right? So you always want the screenshots as a backup. Now, if they're in your car, they get in with a mask and they immediately take it off. I would take a picture, a selfie of myself. They ask you, what are you doing? I say, no, I got to send a selfie through to Uber or Lyft as proof that I'm wearing a mask, which is going to put them on notice because you're going to try and angle it and get them in the picture, right? Do it in a very sly, clever way, right? The other thing is, if you cancel on that rider and you have the screenshot, they say, hey, I'm not wearing a mask, I'm not going to have my rights violated. You cancel, you immediately notify customer service, hey, I canceled on this individual because they refused to wear a mask. You got it with Uber and Lyft, sadly, not the rider, but the driver, you always have to cover your tracks. You always have to have a legal backup, right? These legal backups or screenshots, they were once upon a time very helpful if you walked into a hub, because at a hub, they could not deny you. Here's the proof, here's the screenshot, and they would rectify it there and then. Now you have a screenshot and you're dealing with the app. You have to upload it to the app, to your correspondence. It's going to be reviewed by someone in Manila in the Philippines, right? And again, they don't always take your side, right? They generally always take the rider side. So I don't know if anybody's out there and is back in the game, but I've received numerous messages from people that, you know, they got blocked, or that the rider submitted a false story. And it's just BS that we have to constantly, from our side, double standards. We have to prove ourselves, they don't, right? We have to wear the mask, they don't have to take the photo of the mask. So it's up to you to always collect the evidence and have the backup. And all I can say is that screenshots, dash cams, selfies or photographs are great evidence. Especially, let's say you're in for a wrongful termination, they deactivate you, you file a small claims suit, you go before the judge and say, Your Honor, it was a false declaration made by the rider, I was fully compliant, here's my screenshot, here's my dash cam footage if you wish to see it, and here is the correspondence that I have on a screenshot, and here is the selfie of me that I took to show that I was compliant, right? And I can tell you what, the court will order immediate reinstatement, and you will get your average back. I've done it. I've helped some people fight those type of legal battles in the past. So does anybody have any stories to report on drivers that are not complying, lady? I have to again shoot down to Long Beach. I'm delivering a drive shaft for my Porsche Turbo. Just ordered a drive shaft. Jimmy's in the house. Hi, Abstract Echo. So yeah, we get it. We going through a couple of scenarios, because to me it looks like I'm getting these email and text messages about 7 out of 10, and I find it extremely high, but this is what I'm receiving, the feedback. 7 out of 10 riders are simply not complying with this whole mask issue. And the bottom line is, it's just excuse after excuse. So sadly, right? Sadly, you got to create the backup, the screenshot, the picture. And the best way to save time, money, gas, wear and tear, very simple. Shoot them a message and say, hey, I'm on my way. I need to ask you for Uber and Lyft safety regulations and laws. Are you wearing a mask? Question mark, yes, no, question mark. They don't answer, you pretty much know they're not wearing it. I would cancel. If they answer, yes, I'm wearing a mask, cool, proceed, go and pick them up. If they answer, no, absolutely not, I'm not going to have my rights violated, this whole mask thing is bullshit. Why am I going to drive out 10, 15 minutes, waste my... No, I have a problem individual who doesn't follow the law, at least the Uber and Lyft laws. You have a couple of scenarios that can protect you here. You just have to implement them and you have to follow through. $90 degrees here. I'm sure Vegas is even hotter. Scott Tucker, what do we have out in Vegas? Must be at least 105, right? Or 103. Yeah, so I did a nice private trip this morning. Got paid for waiting at that private airport because the flight was delayed. You know, our time is money, your time is money, my time is money. We charge for that. $95, expecting 105. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's going to be hot. I just had 4 new tires fitted on my Chevy Impala. Now I'm running down to Long Beach. Should be then about an hour. Thanks for keeping me company. I have to go and deliver a rear drive shaft for the Porsche Turbo. And then also in this car, I'm doing the front shocks. I did the back shocks last week. Feels great to have new shocks on. And man, the highways filling up. A lot of like LA again. But I would say about 80% that I correspond with here on the channels, about if their PUA or their unemployment monies from the EDD in California at least. Certain states, Nevada's still having issues, New York is still having some issues, Texas is paying, Florida is paying, a lot of the other states are paying, and it has to do with that legal battle or that legal status between independent contractors and employees. So some states don't want to pay out because they still see you as an independent contractor, or they don't see you as a misclassified worker, and they're not treating you as an employee. So they say, well, why should we pay this independent contractor out? By law, that money was set aside in the stimulus. So as far as the legalities go, that money is owed to you. So you should receive that money. Even if it's delayed, legally, every state should receive the money, right? There can't be any exception state to state. Oh, the one state gets it, one state doesn't get it. No, they passed this law. Yeah, well, Uber doesn't, that's obvious, they don't want to release our wage information. And at least in California, there's, at least they new forms. When you filled it out, it said, hey, are you, did you work for Uber and Lyft or a rideshare company? Yes. Okay. As long as you paid your 2018 or 2019 taxes, I don't think you have to pay both, either one or the other. You should be in good standing. You should receive the money. Has anyone had issues with riders not wearing their masks? Delayed 3 times already? Wow. Get that money, Scott. Get that cash. Got to say, I had a very productive day so far. Getting 3 cars fixed today, and got a really good private payment. Driving past the cemetery here where the vets are buried. Here it's Wilshire and 405. Does anybody know it? Got a 10th person in the house. How are you? Welcome. Hope you're safe. Hope you're doing well. As you come in, please leave a like. I do work for those likes. I appreciate them very, very much. And they help my videos rank better. Traffic is definitely returning back to normal in LA, that's for sure. A lot of cars on the road. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes, and there's cars in every single lane. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Triss is in the house. Thank you, I appreciate the like. Robin's in the house. Hope to see you on July the 8th, Robin, as I pass through Viva Las Vegas. And all I can recommend is collect that unemployment for as long as you can, stay as safe as long as you can. I think it's better to collect 80% of what you were having before and not putting any mileage, not putting any wear and tear on your car. So kick back, stay safe, collect your unemployment. That's just the way I see it. Right? Private trips are great. Cash tips. Rick, how are you, buddy? Yeah, text me if you have any updates, Tris. You guys all have my email and my number anytime. I get a lot of emails and text messages a day. I try to get back to every single person. I do my very best. Appreciate it. July the 8th. That's it. Going off-roading, mountain climbing, hiking, whitewater rafting, full-on action holiday for a week. Just rip loose in Mother Nature. Rideshare Karnook. I'll read that afterwards and get back to you. It's quite a long one. I'm driving. But I'm getting a lot of messages from Rideshare Karnook. Thank you for all the great feedback. Yeah, I think you told me to text them, right? Exactly. I think it's a brilliant idea. Text them, hey, are you wearing a mask? Yes or no? I tell you, if they don't want to answer you, that's a sign they're not wearing a mask. I would cancel, right? If they don't want to correspond with you and they don't want to answer to your question, that's pretty much a good sign. I would say 90% of the time that they are not wearing a mask. But if they immediately reply, say, yes, absolutely, I'm wearing a mask, cool, everything's green light, go. Drive out and pick them up, right? If they say, no, I'm not wearing a mask, why should I wear a mask? Nobody's going to tell me what to do. Nobody's going to violate my rights. Well, bottom line is, those are Uber and Lyft's new laws. So if they don't want to comply and they say, no, I'm not wearing a mask, that's it. I wouldn't spend 5 seconds driving in their direction. Well, you know, Lyft's system is a little bit shitty. I mean, Uber straight out came out and said, hey, if you are, if they're not wearing a mask, you're not going to get penalized. If Lyft penalizes you, right, this is the way I would do. I mean, screenshot. Hey, you have the correspondence with Lyft. They're not wearing a mask, screenshot. And let's say you have a couple of cancellations, and let's say Lyft does decide to punish you, does decide to deactivate you right there and then. I file a $10,000 small claims. This is the law that you put in place. I'm following the law, you violating the law, you deactivating me because I'm following your law. They will have no chance in court, and you hit them for the whole $10,000. Just gotta whip them, dude. Gotta whip them. Gotta whip them. I'm telling you right now, I highly recommend all drivers need to sit this out. Well, I agree with that. I agree with sitting it out, right? But I'm appealing to the ones that, let's say there's a lot of people out there that have not received the unemployment money and they're hurting and they really, really need to drive. And let's say for some reason you do not want to do food deliveries, you hate it. And there are people getting back in the cars doing rideshare. Would I do it? No. Would Mark Biss in London do it? No. So the video is more for riders that are catching trips and for drivers returning to work. Both sides have to comply. You see, so someone, let's see who says I'm really hurting for cash. Uber Karnook says he's really hurting for cash, and I hear you, I feel you. It's stressful. Stressful. And let's learn from this. Let's have plan B and plan C. Cannot put all your apples and oranges into one basket and rely on rideshare, right? See what it does. It'll kick you in the gut one day. So you gotta have your backups. Get a YouTube channel going. Jimmy needs to create a YouTube channel about his art. Get it going. Create a backup, right? Monetize the YouTube channel. Got to have backup after backup after backup. Stimulus should be coming your way. It should be. Cannot see anybody being denied for that. I mean, 70-80% are getting it, right? And the other 20 to 30% are waiting on it. So it should be coming your way. So the stress factor is the clock. You're just waiting. Money's reserves are running low. Rent is due. Mortgages are due. Car payments have been deferred maybe by 2 months. They'll be due, right? So that's reality. Back to life, back to reality. You might be able to defer your car payments by 2 months, but come this month or next month, they're due again, right? Those payments will, the payments that you have to make will start creeping back in again. You know, certain people got breaks on the insurance, certain people got deferments on their car financing. Maybe the landlord work with you, maybe the mortgage bank work with you, but they're not going to work with you forever. So at some point, you have to start making payments again, and you're still there waiting for the money to come in. So that bridge, that gap is what you have to fill, and that's a stressful time. So a lot of people are literally forced to go back out there, wear their masks, and are hoping that the riders are complying, right? It's your safety, your health. But again, we've gone over a couple of scenarios where you can protect yourself a little bit, right? I would definitely send out a text message, and send out the text message, take a screenshot, and take a screenshot if they answer. Are you wearing a mask? It's the Uber and Lyft laws set into effect May the 18th. Yes or no? I'm telling you right now, they don't answer, you're guaranteed they're not wearing a mask. Cancel. They answer no. See, there's somebody who had a car payment deferred. That's reality. And who knows when that second stimulus, when is that second stimulus coming? Is it coming? What conditions is it coming with? Apparently there are conditions attached to the second stimulus, right? There's talk of conditions being attached to that stimulus. Man, 6 lanes full of cars. Wow, it looks like it's back to normal here. This is LA traffic. The mask option is it's not an option to wear it or not wear it. Both Uber and Lyft have announced that the mask that's probably why they got the go-ahead, right, in certain states, because they have to show that they are in full compliance. So that's not an option here. It's a must with Uber and Lyft for both driver and rider. So if Lyft is giving you shit because riders are just abusing the system, you got to put Lyft on notice, right? You're currently not following your own laws. You got to I put them on notice. I would attach a screenshot and send it to customer service. You're not following the rules that you put in place. The mask, the rider has to wear the mask. It's not an option. It's not, if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Those laws were put in effect on May the 18th, both for the driver and the rider. The only difference is that they do not have to submit photographic evidence. They don't have to have a selfie taken. We do after every trip, right? So that's their out. They think, okay, well, they don't have to comply. They pretend they never know, they never knew. They didn't get the memo, they didn't get the email, had no idea. Sorry, I'm not wearing a mask. Well, sorry, I can't take you. Yeah, it took me about 12,000, 2,000, 4,000 tax credit. Okay, I'll take it. Send it my way. Okay, back to the garage to work on your art. Good. Go make some money. Get creative and make some money, Jimmy. Me too. Get very creative business-wise. Had to really get very creative in these times. But the good thing is I've always learned to not rely on one source of income. Always diversify. Always have multiple streams of income. I'm back, yes, Ari, I'm back. I was in the other live stream at the airport, and streaming away, and then the plane must have come in from the other side. I couldn't see it, so 2 or 3 SUVs started pulling forward, and I'm like thinking, I wonder if that's the plane. And I pulled forward and I saw the tail number, and it was indeed the plane. So I sort of had to switch off the live feed. I don't know if I switched off the live feed, but I was gone all of a sudden, right? Because I had to pull up and the luggage was coming out. And so I immediately started loading up, sprayed everything down, sprayed down their luggage. The car was spray down so they could smell the sanitizer. That made them feel a little bit more comfortable and relaxed, that the car smelled sanitized. I had a couple of masks ready for them if they wanted to. They didn't have to take it because they had their own masks, right? But in my box I have a couple of masks for my private clients if they need it. I would ask them to please wear it if they didn't have one. It's just that I don't want to take any chances. Maybe they want to take chances. I don't want to take any chances. I'm down here by the 405 and the 91, and let me tell you something. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 50 miles an hour right now. All lanes are full of cars. Easy. Scott says you're right, Tris. I'm heading to Orange County to get some more parts. I'm getting a power steering kit, and then I also have to go to Long Beach to drop off a rear drive shaft for my Porsche Turbo. So getting a couple of cars ready for sale. Then I'll buy new ones again. I do very, very well on buying and selling cars. I know how to buy them at the right price. Scored some great deals this last week at the auctions. I mean, killer prices in pandemic times. Killer deals. Just got to walk in there. Cash is king. Somebody just had an accident here on the highway. Ay, caramba, you people can't drive. Middle of the frickin' highway, you knock each other. Why? Because they're usually on the frickin' cell phone. okay, dude, you don't want to go, sleep. Jeez, like, whoa, 4 cars, bam, and they were in bad condition. Jeez, like, yeah, that's people on their cell phone. 4 cars there in the middle of and badly damaged. Speeding, and then the second, everyone's speeding, following each other. Well, I was gonna, post a video of what? Which one are you talking about? The auction? No, you can't film at an auction. You cannot film at an auction by law. Yeah, I did. I got the Mercedes. I fixed the Mercedes up already. The Mercedes is in mint condition, 60,000 miles, convertible. What? Question mark. Already done, dude. Already made videos in the Mercedes. Made videos with the roof down. Done. If you haven't seen them, done. Last week already. I have 3 feeds. That's why you probably didn't see it. Monetized 3 channels now. 3 income streams from YouTube. Anybody tried the Red Bull Tropical? Kicks butt, that thing. I needed one. I needed a lifter upper. And then this is the coffee that I always get at the private airport, Signature. Always pick up a cafe latte at the private airport. I'm just waiting for my PUA. Good. Yanis, Opa, how are you? Opa! Kiwi is really good. Oh yeah, kiwi is also great tasting one. How are you doing, Yanis? How are things looking over there? Yeah, it makes me jittery too, but I really needed a lifter up because I'm on a long day and a lot of miles today. I'm going to put on a lot of miles. Going here, there, everywhere today. But to move things along, you got to satisfy your clients. Money has to come in. Spend money on parts, build, fix up, sell. It's a cycle. Got to keep on rolling. I'm doing well, Yanis. How are you? Had a good weekend. I went surfing. I went biking, mountain biking, hiking. Getting ready for a nice long holiday. Kids have summer vacation in 3 weeks. Been very active at the auctions buying. Oh, it's opening up for tourism? Good. I mean, that's what Greece relies on, right? That's the number one income stream for Greece is their tourism. The ferries are starting up again, I heard. To shipping people over to I saw that the other day, that the ferries were starting to open up and ship people over to the islands. So as long as that starts happening and people can board ferries and put their cars on the ferries, that means things are slowly going back to normal in Greece. Sounds like it. I love Greece. Been there a few times. Beautiful place. And Yanis and I have had spoken when he was overseas, and while he was overseas in Greece, we were speaking and we're talking about all the good place. I think a common place we enjoy is the island of Ios and Mykonos, Paradise Beach, Santorini. Good times. Let the good times roll. The only way people will start moving again economy-wise is when full planes of people, yep, that's true, when the planes get back. And the planes apparently say September. Hey, any updates? Is that SpaceX? SpaceX, did that take off yet? Apparently that's happening today, right? The first commercialized trip has that taken off yet? Or can anybody give me an update on that SpaceX? Oh, weather delay. Oh, really? Weather delay. Interesting. Where is it taking off from? Does anybody know? EOS. Ooh, EOS is good. Oh, it's delayed till Saturday. Thank you. See how quickly? Put a question out there and everybody's got the answer. I love it. That's why I love live streams. It's faster than a Google search. Live stream is faster than Google's. Oh, they're going from Cape Canaveral. See? Got all the information within 30 to 40 seconds. That's going to be interesting. First commercialized trip. I guess if you have humans on board, you don't want to mess around with the weather. So what is a few days is not going to cost you. I mean, it could be the difference between life and death, right? And losing the equipment, probably hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's Wednesday. They think better weather conditions on a Saturday. So shall it be. Did anybody ever watch that the highest jump from Red Bull? That was an amazing video, where that Austrian jumped out of that shuttle. That was crazy, crazy cool. Live streams are always fun now. I like it. The astronauts had virtual hugs because of COVID-19. That's cool. Get a lot of virtual hugs from their fans and their family. Geez, the guys are driving like idiots today, my friends. Police on the right. Policia. Police, the police, message in a bottle, yeah. Anybody like the police? I mean, not the cops, but the music group, the police. Where am I? I am on the 405 driving past Wilmington. You know that horrible refinery that pisses all that horrible smoke into the air? That's where I am. A couple of car dealerships down here. There's a Kia, there's an Audi. What exit is that? There's a Honda down here right by the Wilmington one. All right, Ari, I'll read that afterwards. Sorry, I've got my eyes here on the road. Wilmington. That's where I am. And actually, today I got 3 bookings in. To take people to a dinner and back from a dinner. Another private airport drop-off. And I also got a nice long one to take people out to Coachella. I think somewhere past Palm Springs they have a ranch to drive them out there. That's going to be a nice paying trip. Oh, the courts in California are conducting some business. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that's good. Keep the California Highway Patrol happy. Long Beach, yeah, that's where I'm heading to. I'm heading down to our auto shop. But I won't be there for long. I'm just dropping off parts. And then I'm continuing my journey. Oh, you can see where I'm on Google Maps? That's cool. Awesome. How are you able to see that? By me giving you the location, or can you? I'm by the 710 and 405 right now. 7:10 and 4:05. Well, yeah, I told you I'm by the refinery, but you don't know if I'm going south or north. Now that I told you I'm going to Long Beach, I'm traveling south, so now you roughly know where I am. So if you want to know where I am, right now I'm at the 710 south and the 405, and quite a bit of traffic. Won't you take me to Electric Avenue? Robin, I'll read that long message when I'm stationary. Won't you take me to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher? We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Remember that? Who sings that? Eddie Grant. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Oh no. Prince. That Electric Avenue was Eddie Grant, but do I love Prince? Love Prince. One of my favorite artists. One of my favorites. Truly one of my favorite artists. Prince. He's died way too young, that talented man. Way too young. Could play 18 instruments. Came from a family of musicians. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And now I'm gonna jump off on Spring Street. Does anybody know where that is? Spring Street. I made good time, man. I made really, really good time. How long are we into this feed? 45 minutes? It's not bad. It's not bad, lad. It's not bad at all. Scottish. It's like Paula. She talks like this. And then we take it higher, zapping off Spring Street. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. Oh no. Got myself a nice MagnaFlow for the Porsche. Sounds insane. Gives it a couple of extra horsepower. Already the turbo is 450 horsepower, and then you get a couple of extra horsepower out of the MagnaFlow, but the sound is just the sound of the underground. Beautiful. I'm like a little kid when it comes to cars. The sound of the underground. Downtown LA, 1510, I'm much bigger. 15 and 10? Oh yeah, that's a big intersection. 15 and 10, I mean, you can either carry on towards Palm Springs, or you can 15 towards Vegas, or 15 south towards San Diego, or 10 west towards Los Angeles, or 10 east towards Phoenix, Arizona, right? Those are your four options. Been there many, many times, Rick, and I know Rick has as well. Rick is a legend. You got to try and beat Rick and Scott's number of trips. They've, between the two of them, they've done way over 20,000 trips. Imagine how many people you've driven around. See ya, Robin, says Rideshare Connock. Always love I always get great emails, updates, links from Robin. I really appreciate that, Robin. You rock. And lunch and drinks are on me when I'm in Vegas. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Damn, I've had a lot of sugar. Look at this, caffeine, sugar, that's bad. This is against all my rules. And Red Bull. This is what I've drank it in a matter of 2 hours. Bad, from worst to worst to worst. Bad, Torsten. Damn, dude. I broke all my rules, but now I'm like, ready for the live feed. Tams. I do, but I don't take that shit. I don't take pharmaceuticals. And then again, you know, I don't, what I just showed you, I never take that. I was feeling so tired, did so much work late yesterday, drove all day, and I'm like up this morning, and I just felt like I was just coming down a little bit. I'm like, okay, I started with a coffee, then I took the Red Bull, and then my son goes, hey Dad, have some more sugar, take a Capri Sun. I never do, Tris, I never ever do. Every few weeks, and when I cheat big time. When I go against my rules, man, do I break them. I do it pretty excessively. Hit a lot of sugar and caffeine there. Flying through Long Beach, 60 miles an hour. Let me slow down. Slow down. Must be the sugar. Slow down, Tiger. No, I'm not intersection. I'm in Long Beach. I'm on Redondo Avenue, heading towards, in my eyes, the best auto shop. Yeah, cheat days are a good once in a while. You're right. I mean, and Redondo. That's where we have the car shop. And then probably excuse my yawning. I'll probably set up a camera there and then keep it running, because this is the last channel that I'm trying to monetize. I need about another 2,000 more hours in this channel. Should take me about, I don't know. I need about another 2,000 viewing hours in this channel. And then I've got number 4. And then it's fun. Cars, real estate, business, rideshare gigs. 4 channels. Some people do all multiple topics in one channel, but I like to keep them separate. We gonna rock. Down to severe weather warning just issued here. Where? Oh, in Texas? San Antonio? Thunderstorms or what? Or hurricanes? What's coming your way, Rick? Discount Tire, Anaheim, and Redondo, they're very good. They're very good for wheel alignments. If anybody wants the best wheel alignment place, it's on the corner of Redondo, and they're very, very good. They have the latest machinery there. Corner Anaheim and Redondo for wheel alignments and balancing. Good prices here. So these are probably some of the best prices I've seen in California. Lowest one, well, 91 is $2.85 here. 89 is $2.75, and 87 is $2.65. Uber Karnak, when you come down here, let me know. I'll show you around. When my friends come from overseas, Europe, I usually take them to Vegas, show them around LA. Okay, I'm at my destination. We'll be seeing Ruben shortly. Why on earth are there? Oh fuck. Ouch, ouch. I'm gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Ay caramba. Okay, let this guy out. Oh, cool. Ruben's waving. Ruben, how are you? Okay.
You go in, he come behind you.
Okay, I got the parts. Sir.
Beautiful.
I'm on a live stream, so I want to keep on filming here so we can keep on.
Go ahead now.
I'm everyone, I'm with Ruben. I'll show you just now in a second. Go in now.
Yeah, go now.
There's a guy that looks. I thought I saw the twin of Jeff Bezos. All right, I'm going all the way in, all the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Otherwise. All right, I'm here. We're at Lincoln Auto. There's how are you, buddy? There's my car. There's my car there. There's my beauty. Oh, she looks pretty, Ruben. Say hi to Ruben, everyone.
Hello guys, this is Ruben.
Ruben from Lincoln Auto Electric in 793 Redondo Avenue. I've been doing almost 1 hour of streaming, and there's my car up in the air. And then I want to show you something. I fitted these Magna flows. We're going to put that on. And then what else? We're going to put on a drive shaft, right, Ruben?
Drive shaft and
I hope I got, let's go and check it out if I got the right.
engine service being done.
Everything's done, new batteries, everything. Look at this baby.
Install this.
Look at this stunning racing thing. And Ruben said there's about $8,000 extras on this car, right?
There's struts, new
Oh, the
brakes.
New braking system.
It starts in the front and brakes all the way.
Yeah, cool.
A lot of work.
They did a lot of work on this car.
This is my shit.
And then I need to, in memory of number 24, and now comes the moment of truth. All the parts. What do we have here?
This is drive line.
That's it?
Perfect.
Heavy as shit, Ruben.
Yeah, that's
Ruben is like Arnold. He just does body. He's like weightlifting. And then I got new coils for the Impala to lower it. And then also, did the machine come yet? Did the machine deliver yet? The one?
not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Let me just plug in here so I can get some power. Sure. Got the power. Sherelle says Ruben is my mechanic now. A good, honest mechanic.
That's great.
In South, there he is. Says Sherelle. He's saying hi. Cool.
Very nice.
You know, the one thing you learn about Ruben is the guy like becomes like your family. He's just freaking amazing guy. And now I'm gonna get some power here. Got the legend of Alex. Alex is in the house. I know he's hiding. There he is. Alex, you can't hide. You can run, but you cannot hide. Hi. Got the hi. Alex is in the house. Alex is in the house.
You're rocking it, Mr. Thurston, huh?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Alrighty.
We got the cow. We got the cowboy in the house. Cowboys. There's real cowboys in California. Real cowboys, right? From Texas. Texas. I'm setting up this camera here. I'm setting up this camera here. There we go. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Your car running right, big still here.
Come say here's live. Come say hi.
Auto electric.
You guys we need to do a feed sometimes on how to buy cars. This guy, how many cars have you sold? You sold more like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, right?
Anything from Volkswagen Bugs to Murciélagos.
Murciélago. Cool. Yeah, we'll do a video stream together.
XJ220s. Any type of vehicle.
He'll teach you how to. And there's my baby on the.
Put it this way, from all bots to Zephyrs.
Exactly. Cool. I better become California compliant here. Everyone's compliant. He's compliant.
Everywhere else in the world is opening up.
And then we need to do any searches for drugs. Hiding drugs anywhere. We've got gloves.
Full cavity search here.
Full cavity search.
Just like we've serviced all the vehicles.
Hiding drugs. We'll find it. No matter where you're hiding it, we will find it.
Precious cargo on last delivery.
Can I help you?
Yes, as Darcy says, don't bend over too far here.
I was pretty impressed with the price for this thing.
I'm going to go clockwise, about half turn.
play on this side, I guess.
So that will be the fall. Don't hang on the bolt. Down a little lower.
I would say we go on this side first. Can you hold on with it?
Down a little lower.
I say we go on this side first.
Torsten, I gotta use the computer. I don't want to move your camera.
Can you hold 1 second?
Why don't you select some fuses?
Yeah, give me one more. I gotta check something for the beer. Oh, that's for Alex. You know. Sorry. Yeah.
There we go. There's Nicholas.
Hey guys.
Nicholas is in the house. Thank you for hanging in there. We're putting a drive. I wish this thing would go forward because then we could film it, but that's okay.
Yeah, the carburetor is.
Oh, carburetor.
And we put.
So we're putting a drive shaft. Nicholas did all. What did you do on the Porsche? The valves and everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, pretty much for the most part. Say 2005.
It's curving this way, isn't it? So how about we bring it to this side?
Star Wars. I'm gonna mess up Darth Vader. Darth Vader doesn't have a frickin' chance. Over. We almost got that drive shaft in already. Quick he rock and rolls. You guys see that part? You can Google it. Fitting a rear drive shaft in that Porsche Cayenne Turbo. You can Google that part. It's quite big. 1185 millimeters, so it's 1 meter 18 centimeters.
Deal. He's on telephone with the customer. Yeah, it's on the stall, right? It's big. You got 10 start? You got 10 points start? It can work, but I prefer with a 10 point because that's right. Exactly 10 points better than that's like a space, holy thing, Canadian screw. Total prices on it. Work on last. Parts. Right? Alright. Just so you can't get in the corner there. Is this your car? Did you get it up in Monterey?
On my car.
What, a couple of them?
I have no idea.
see, what did they see was just Monterey on the tags. Where it came from. The window tag. That's the dealership's name.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Monterey Park?
I used to think you gotta financing.
Yeah.
Nicholas, we're working on the left side, right? Okay, let me, until he comes back, I'm going to put him on the front door.
Okay, I don't know who wants these, you want the rotors?
Oh, yes, yes, let me help you out.
I mean, I'm sorry, drunk, yeah.
Put a key on the board, Vicky Glutas in the back. You see?
Nearly there, now we're doing the front. Ninja.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging in there. Got 4 people in the house. Racking up the hours. We're racking up the hours. What's up, my friend?
got the flashlight.
I got the. Yeah,
Flashlight.
you get it?
We ain't gonna get it. No, it's not.
Hey, that SpaceX is today until Saturday. We'll send it off today. Weather conditions. First term commercialized. I think he's a freaking genius. He has a green engineering. Not many people say that. Not many people that have that. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. No. Sloppy sex with the back of the Do you guys like her? Do you like her? Do you like her? Ruben's under the hoist, putting the drive shaft in. He did the back already. Now we're doing the front. Got that car at the auction. How are you, my friends? Welcome to Lincoln Auto Electric, 793 Redondo Avenue. You hit up Ruben, Alex, or Nicholas, and I tell you what, mention my name, Rideshare Professor, they know me. Known them for 20 years. Best service ever, Taylor Swift, ever. Okay? There's Ruben in the background. Yes, my friend. You need help? This one I got here. No, this one seems it's the same. This fits good.
Take advice. Very quiet, calm, and love you.
Yeah.
Take more power.
Yeah.
Have more control. Good. Okay, now I'm going to check off again. Again, to the 18.
Is that right in? This one.
Right there.
Update. All bolts on drive shaft front and back have been tightened. Now we're going to do that centerpiece. And then the sucker's coming down.
customers over here, they don't want to go out, want to go to the local line, or homeowner disability. You get the 30,000 miles on that. I was, depending on the warranty of the year, then I do that. Or if you do, when you take it for service, take those tires off, you go looking at it. Unless they want warranty. What was it, 750 or 750?
Oh, that's the new ones.
Yeah, they seats look like fucking thing on that. That saves wear and tear on the use, doesn't it? They don't put it around. That bracket? No, that's the vibration. No plans for the gallery.
All about the tools.
Black one?
Here.
12? it down a little bit, you got some inches. Just right in there.
No, it's easy to slide in.
Got it in. Got it in. Got the rear drive shaft in. Hit thumbs up, thumbs up. Laura, how are you, Laura? Laura, reply if you can see us, Laura.
What?
Working on Aqua. Laura. She goes, wow, so cool.
Hello,
There's
Laura.
Laura, say hi to Ruben.
Hello,
Type
Loretta.
something if you can see us.
That's cool.
Look, he just put the drive shaft in. And I'm doing a little bit of Star Wars, honey. Star Wars.
The battery's standing there. She's let down for it.
We can see Tris, I see you, you see me, I see you, we see you. Star Wars. Ari says, hello, Ruben. Ruben, Ari says hello. He's waving back at you. There he is, he's waving at you, Ari. This is where we make shit happen. Ruben was in Santa Monica with Lincoln Auto Electric for 40 years. 40 years. Worked on Arnold Schwarzenegger's cars, Marilyn Monroe's cars, everyone in frickin' Hollywood. He's done all their cars, got the stories. Then the lease over there just became so damn expensive that people got too greedy. They say, screw them. Got a beautiful workshop, few streets from the ocean. You feel the ocean breeze, nice and cool here. Corner Redondo and 8th Street. Cannot miss it. It's in the American colors, red, white, and blue. We did it in the American colors. Right, you got legendary Alex at the front desk, who is the accounting man, the number man, the money man. You got Nicholas, the protege of Ruben, and then you got Ruben, the legendary engineer. And he always teaches and think, oh, now they're putting that exhaust system on the MagnaFlow. Let me help.
So you pull back on your right arm. Big guy? You get it off? Go back on your right arm. Just it. Yeah, that's right.
Putting the exhaust on her.
Right side.
No, you're lifting up on one side.
I have to install it.
You have to open up the bracket.
Yeah, yes.
There's a, get a little product mark.
The black, they gotta be. The bracket. That's too tight on the
No.
on the
I
side.
got it last.
You got all the way from on the back.
Yeah. You can move the sleeve. It's easy. Just
Take
open up the
the
sleeve.
weight off the pipe. Because it's sitting way down.
Okay.
It's pushing up against the body.
Okay.
That's it. See? Yeah. So we're gonna loosen these. Tight. Yeah, tight.
You open it up and then you slide it.
You got it. I'm gonna slide one portion. I don't know. What's going down?
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
The main call, I don't know.
Being banged in the butt.
back a little bit.
Nicholas.
Back a little bit more. Go all the way to the mark. Okay, now, take out this one, yeah? We'll close on it, right? Okay? I'll let this one be wider because it's narrow. Right? Somehow we get there.
Slowly this way. Just a little bit more.
Opposite direction. If I open this any further, the bolts will fall out. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Just take off a little bit. Come this side. Look. Come up. This goes up a little bit back. Go slide right in. Yeah, yeah. Stop right there. Now hit it. Look. Here. There you go. This one is too far.
Another one of these?
Thank you, sir. I'll take another.
Something like that. You told me, possibly, this is the point? Yeah, well, it goes like this. Because when it's
Only three? Yeah. There's no, nothing wrong here, I don't see it.
No, there's only,
Okay, fall out.
no, there's three.
Yeah, I got it. Perfect.
You're both in?
Yeah.
Testing?
We're in here. Of course, it did happen naturally. Of course it did happen naturally. Oh, unfucking believable.
There you go.
Look at that. That's fucking amazing.
You need to be a rat.
You need to get like red like a rat.
Hold this, hold it.
Fucking screw it. Oh,
There you go. Screw it, come and screw it.
screw up.
Hello, guys.
Hey, live feed. People are leaving live feed grocery, especially all the women.
Like a
Some
rat, like cheese, huh?
vulgarity going on here.
Vulgarity, no.
This is mechanic stuff.
Cheese.
A lot of vulgarity going on here. Cheers.
Put some hairline back for CrossFit.
Refitting the MagnaFlow.
I gotta fold it. I hate to finish up with job. I gotta fold. Mazda. Rock was nice.
I'll put it right here.
We got it on?
Yeah, I'm right. There you go. I need another one. I need 2 more. I already liked it.
You got one, fix? The west block, you know, you're running your eyes. TikTok, right? Ricky?
Yeah.
And TikTok is good thing. You don't know me, but I'm the one on the street says, what's the word in Spanish for something? They don't. Yeah, but he's saying, they know me as Pegón. But the kid's about 2 years, 1 years old, he's kind of. So, I mean, asshole father. All the kids say this, right? 4 nuts. And the kids say it's all on
TikTok or what?
Oh, TikTok, right? And the kids are like, how long is the street in Spanish? This is way up. That's what he's saying, right? I'm not a dumb dumb. How is the kid up what he's saying, right? Wait, you're like a gangster attitude, you know, man. The kid's like this big, right?
Okay, go ahead. Now push. Okay, right there. Yeah, keep on. Yeah, keep on. There you go. There you go. That's it. Good? Yeah, other side's really good. So you
Okay, let's see, look at this.
Hey Nicholas, where are the little Allen keys? There's tight his
What do you need? Ties?
the handlebar.
Those guys. I'll take a look.
It's just a little little Allen keys.
yes, we should. Maybe,
Hello. Sure, you don't go ahead over your head.
hey, I'm in. How you doing?
name?
Long Beach, outlet.
Long Beach.
Yeah. I'll Google it. Long Beach, outlet.
He is super close by.
You say, no, I'm not.
Um,
I think they have a.
This one right here.
I think you have something.
yeah, you just want the buffers. He just wants a little bit of a racing sound, but not too loud.
I just wanted to go for 2007 BMW. Yeah, you need what's the name? I don't want it to sound loud. I don't want it loud.
Well, that's Magnaflow. That one's.
It's either like that or boiler.
Yeah, I want it quiet. You know what I'm saying? You know
Right?
quiet? Yeah, I want it quiet. Hold on, we'll take it. Okay. His name is John. John, yeah. Okay, it's pretty cool.
Helping a kid out with his bicycle here, just came in. Really sweet kid.
It's a six-sided bit where you can get any auto parts.
You adjust it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Did you sit down and feel comfortable?
Yeah, it's cool. But then my height is a little lower.
Whenever you train,
Look four, that's what you're saying. It's 4, you go to 3. 4.
what did you do? Not too bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's kind of a bit off. Yeah, you can ride it, just be careful with your surroundings.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Let's get the battery off.
I'll be there.
Yeah. The battery over here.
Just take it easy on the way back, okay? Yeah, that's my father. Yeah.
Stay safe, huh?
Just like my dad, he made me artist. He always say I'm the first creation. Yeah.
Open the battery.
Go and ice your leg. You need to ice it, huh? Put some ice into it and wrap it around it, because you bruised it. The car stopped and he hit the front brakes and the whole bike went.
It's just a header. You get a header. She's working, you guys.
Exactly.
Working, you guys.
No, he's not actually. He had a little kid. He just fell on the bike. His whole steering wheel went.
I said to him, you just went on your head, didn't you?
Hey, take it easy,
He said,
okay?
you know. I said, I can see the steering
Oh, it fell forward.
going
Yeah.
forward.
Where's the battery?
Here.
Right here. Take care.
Bye. Be safe.
Yeah, I got it.
I work out a couple of get over for your camera.
He hits the front brake and fucking handlebar.
That's crazy. What is it like? You right? I need a light.
Right here.
All of those lights. Yeah, I heard that. Jacksonville. She said it was in Jacksonville.
She was.
I know she was for real. Her theory. She believed in her theory.
Right.
She was being dead serious. Because they got the Corona and then we got the Bud Light. You know, did you see that video? Oh my God.
Jacksonville is a big factory. You know what? I was working in garage. Right there was a
Yes.
big problem like a truck, huge.
Oh, that's why they probably give
Like,
it a cheap way. But
But
this video is
woman
hilarious.
was serious. He saw it too. She was dead serious.
Dead serious.
The coronavirus coming up in the coronavirus in Mexico. They got it down there. But we have gone like this. We're not worried about coming over here. Why don't they let us have our abuses over here?